I tell you I like party or I like hang out, or whatever our party like do or this is my bad style and my bad habit. They never tell you that. They always show you the good side of them. And you will say, alright, this is the person or part I want. I like this person here because I like how he behave, I like his personality, I like how he carry himself, and all of that. And you will say yes. And then from there, so you start go to you start to feel out the relationship, and you find that everything that exactly the way how you believe and what you look for in this person. But then down the road, while you date, while you live together, then down the road when you live together, you start with the silly, smiley clips of who that person is. But they're not show you the full version yet, But that's the silly things, but then you ignore it. You not bring it to their attention and say, well, I don't like how you do this, or I don't like how you behave, We're kind of talking that. You just ignore it and say, well, maybe you're in a good mood today. So then you just let it go. And then eventually that silly clip right there where you say where you never nip, where you never cut off from the beginning, start to the day, they evolve and grow into the person who you're like, sure, are you this? Where this person from? But that person always in the day. But it just really show you on the clips of who they really are. You understand? So that's how it works too. Because most people they get in a relationship or they want a relationship or they like you for something whatever either what you have. Because most females nowadays they go by possessions, like what you have, either financially. If you're financially stable, they like you. If you have a house, you have a car, they like material stuff.
But that's the way I see it all, and so that's why I stay single. No, they're not love again, they're just for money and we are cooking me and so I tell her to stay single.
Yes. Alone at that
time. Yeah, because I don't see no love out there again. All of them you talk to and you put them together that want to open a business we like to do. Then they find that at all, then they just let's go and move on. They don't think so they can get old,
Yep. They only think about today, now, the present.
They don't think about tomorrow or so.
Yeah. That's how life goes. You do have people who are not based on vanity, but they're rare. They're our precious gem. You understand? They're rare find. So you just have to look. Like the saying go, you look for a needle in a haystack. They're like that. So they do have people who are willing to say, if you want to open a business, they're willing to try that with you and do your adventure, or if you try new stuff with you and see how you can build a life, build a business, and have a good relationship. They do have people, right? Like that. But you look for a needle in a haystack. Today, day and faith. Like the way how mothers they grow their children, or how children they are being brought up, that completely different. Like the a new era where they live in now. Cause nobody know that back in the days, when you used to young, you have to work hard. You have to either do farm or something else, some other kind of business, but you have to work. And then you and husband come together and manage on a family or on a life and on a grocery and everything else. But today they get another pan that they want, oh, okay, I like you, make I get $50 or make I get $100. I see this dress out there, what part I like, and I want buy it and look good. Or if I get money, make I go to a club tonight. Me and my friends in and want to go party. You know that kind of way? Yeah, just that. Like a different era.
This young generation now grow up different.
Yes.
You got somebody who get right in the same style like that.
Yep. Because then they're not that old.
That's a woman, I don't know.
Yes, but then they're not that old because some of them, they have picnic and teen, you understand? So when time for them, when they're in their 30s for their picnic, either done a teen or about to come teen. You understand? So then they see how the picnic move and then they pick up the picnic style because then sometimes they just want to hang. You know, hang out with their picnic and all of that thing there.
Girl, when I broke out, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go to dance. I like work and when I do my work, take a nice bath and relax my brains.
Well, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I don't know that.
I don't stress the woman. My second wife, we start off with nothing, I don't like to, we cook in a large pan. When I take her, we go up on a farm and work, we don't got nothing, we don't got no sheet, we don't got nothing. One sheet we cover with, nothing on the bed, we cook in a large pan. Now we get, and I work long, I work. Me and she married after, when me and she lived 11 years. And I married to her, she only lived 3 months. She had one shop, I had 3 people. I used to sell clothes, we used to make money. But I don't know what's wrong with them girls. Anytime they get on their foot, like, I don't know, like money change there.
Well, money always change.
You know, well, after when you get on their foot, you don't value nothing for them. You like a piece of shit and they look for you like, next man value, we don't got nothing. But when they get broke, who they want to come back to again? You. Then go with the man with their think and continue suffice with money, they don't got nothing. Because you don't got the brains to work. They only got the brains to hang out and look good and bleed up and stuff. My second wife, there ain't no up now, they live by itself. Phone me after if I don't want to make up back with her after so much years, no man. When I'm in the run behind you and tell a girl come back, content to your shop. You got one vehicle to drive. You want to contact them with the next man. When they know how you want $1, get in there to buy it.
Well, I don't worry about that now. When the winter, when it's sweet, it's sweet.
Yeah.
And when it gets sour too, it's sour. You know, sometimes, like you have somebody live, and then you see that how when they make it, like when you start to see on a head way, and the person then know I told them to see their head way with you. But for whatever reason, somebody will pack a sweet mouth for sweeten their pot far more than way you sweeten it. And then you see, they put up a facade, like they showcase themselves, like up here, like things that happen to them. Winter when nothing not really they happen, but then for a while they need to play and act like, you know, money the role and bigger money than what you would give the role to make them let go what you would give them to make them pick up what they give. You understand?
Yeah, so they let go to shut up and catch the bone.
Yes, they let go to shut up and catch the bone. So
when this girl broke up down here, my daughter come out and said, we don't got nothing to eat, you know. I said, hold on, mom, but I think we don't eat. But now she did work.
okay. And so then that's how you sell yourself. That's like when you first start your business, how you start to sell your orange before you get all your customers demo for yourself to know, you know? How you present yourself. That is the same thing in our relationship. You have to present yourself out there. And so other people they come and then they just present themselves and you, the customer, will part they listen to the story will part and they give because then obviously you the buy, you know, might they pay literal cash. But if you buy when they tell you, then you the buy the relationship story will part and they sell you. You understand? So then they let go here one card and say, oh well, he want no good. This one also have a better offer. So then they take up their confident offer and then you get left right there. Then you wonder why. They don't have anything wrong with you, you know. It just is that how the offer, the presentation report the next person put up is far more better than the presentation report you show them. You understand? So that the will make their life and their relationship different and to make them choose the person they over you. That is always the game, you know. The game they not just start today, that is the game for like time even years ago. Not the game. How you present yourself, how you sell yourself in a relationship to the other person, that the other person choose you. Just like how they say in the animal kingdom, how the animal, like the lions, them, or any animal, like the one they will have, the bigger, who go out there and chase more, then they get the mate to make them produce their offspring, or you know the one who look handsome, or the one that who for the lions there, well they have to be the strongest one. I see a thing with we, even though we not physically fight like this, and the strongest one survive. Whoever will pass the strongest story and the better story, that the one who pass survive and win this game. You understand? I see a thing. How do we do it differently? Lions are fighting to the death, and then like if the other lion may already done impregnate that lion there, as the baby they ban, the one who win the battle, he go kill the offspring, and that one the surprise if he spring can't live. My one have to come. And as he kill that, then the female get right back, heated up and ready again to produce the he offspring. Because he is the champion. So he wants it for he seed so. So that the same thing like we, only that we not go like that, but the strongest survive. But maybe you might eventually find somebody where you could spend and live the rest of your life with, where you don't have to go through that hassle. But then, for me, don't really make you go there to go look for a relationship. If you go look, you'll pick up what you don't want. Make your relationship come to you. You don't look, they will find you. The girl will find you.
I got too much hassle in my life already, so that, you know.
Well, if you give up, well, I can't do nothing about that. But if you not give up, all I advise you to just trust somebody to make you just not look. The person that can confine you, a better than can confine you. Cause I never look. Never look now at all. And into my relationship, I know I thought like that me meant to be, because when I in high school, he asked me out. I tell her no. I tell her I have to finish my education first. You understand? So I finished my education. As I done high school, I gone to the States. And then I come back. And in the end, we still end up there together. So I can, our destiny. We go after high school, we go separate ways, and then in the end, we still come back. Now we there together 14 years. Yeah. In the beginning, yes, in Iraqi, we have the arguments and stuff, but as we grow and we start to get to learn each other and stuff like that, we don't have any problems then no more. I mean, no mind you what people say, you know, because like people always got things to say. So I don't pay people mind. As long as I know who I am and he know who he is, and as long as we know where we want to go to the relationship, we don't have to worry about nobody else. We just have to believe in ourselves and trust in ourselves and trust each other. And the main objective I went when you're already done getting a relationship. That's the hardest part. Because they always got people who probably try to tear you down. Even though you know they do nothing, like people always got a lot to say. One bad-minded people.
People will talk to you.
Yes, one bad-minded people. Some in the pay them no mind. And honestly, I'm a person, I kind of, even though you might think I might chatty right now, but I'm a person, I'm very observant and I like it to myself. I don't mind talk to anybody like